Hey YouTube, Angie B here. So, coming to you today with a project share, as you can see. I have made, I'll find it in a minute, I just lost something. Okay. I made these 3 flat shaker cards, happy birthday cards, because I really don't have a lot of birthday cards. And they turned out so cute, guys. So let me show you. So here, as you can see, this is a glitter foam piece of paper, piece of glitter foam that's like already has a sticky back adhesive, so I just cut it out with my my machine. Cut these balloons out with this really cool paper that I have. This one's like a textured paper. This one's also textured in glitter. And then I also took this fine metallic pink string that was gifted to me by, I believe, Rebecca Creates here on YouTube, and I strung them around, brung them down, and put a little gem here to hold them together. And then we have some of these shaker bits inside, and then other shaker confetti in here, and they turned out so stinking cute. I have not stamped the inside. I did put the inside paper in. So we have these two with the gem holding the string down. Okay. I have one more to make, and I'm going to make that one with you guys so I can show you. Now this one I did a little different. I did not bring the strings down here. I figured I'd just let them flow because it looks cute. Gives the card more dimension, and it's dimension that is not really in the way of the card. So this turned out cute. If you would like to watch how I make this card, stay tuned for this short little tutorial. Well, hopefully short. A little tutorial of walkthrough of how I made these cute little shaker cards. Okay, so let's get on with this tutorial. It's probably going to be a little long, so just to shorten the process up a little bit. Okay, so this is your standard A2 size card that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have cut my base down to 4 by 5 1/4. I believe that's what this one is. 4 by 5 1/4 insert. So I picked this paper just because I wanted a little bit of a background to our shaker. And then this is our inside paper, which I believe is, let me measure. It's basically like 5 by 3 and, what is that, 3/16. It's like right before the 4. And the only reason it's basically by 4, but what I do is I trim a little excess off to be able to fit it inside the shaker really good. Because if you don't, it's going to snug, and you don't want that. So here I have my last piece of that paper that I'm going to use, and this has pink and purple and orange in it. And here we have a piece of acetate that is, I need my ruler. So my acetate measures 5 by 6 1/4, because that's going to give us a 1/2 inch score on each side of the acetate. So what I am going to do is score my acetate now. Since we have everything ready, I just want to make sure I'm scoring the right side, because that's going to be the outside. So yeah, so we're going to score a 1/2 inch on each side of your acetate. Half inch there, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. Okay, so now we have that. You can see the score marks. I am going to cut my little corners out, give them that beveled edge, because if not, of course, it's not going to fold into itself right. And we need this to fold into itself right. There we go. And then this one. So there we go. Okay, now we've got our acetate cut. I am going to, that's on the outside, put my tape on it now so we can, get the paper in there. Now what I like to do with this is make sure I put the tape as close to the edge of the acetate, because you don't want to see the tape when you're looking at the front of the card, if that makes sense. You don't want to be able to see the tape, see what I'm saying? So it kind of gives you like an eighth of an inch to work with. All right, so that's that. Now my covering's on the outside of this, so let me take it off before I forget. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and score these nice and folded. I need to get more acetate so I can make more shaker cards. I just love making shaker cards. Okay, so now we've got that. So now we're going to take our paper and see, if you see inside there, it kind of gives you that little bit of edge, which is kind of what you want. So I actually might have cut this one a little too short, but it works. Oh no, there we go. Now we're a little more lined up. So I am going to actually I'm going to do my shorter sides first and then go do my longer. And you got to keep one open to fill it. If you want, you can put glue down here too as well, which I do sometimes too. Just, you know, extra adhesion. And when you do this, make sure you hold your paper down nice and tight. It's even, it's lined up. See, like that one, like some of that wasn't quite there, but it's okay. It's all good. I have a feeling this one isn't going to be neither. I think I cut my paper a little too short, which is weird because I never do that. Okay, so now you're going to keep one side open so you can put your shaker's bits in it. So let me get my little spoon. Definitely helped me in this situation. So I have my gold, I have the ones that extras that I'm using. White here, I have this one, and I have this one. So I'll put some of this in first. Then with this one, I want to make sure I pull out like the orange and the pink, because that's what is in the card here. Unfortunately, I'm all out of the little, here's a purple, the little like sticks that were in it. That's why I need to get some more. Let's see, what other color do I want to add? I need to get some more of this stuff. I really like this sequence mix. So then I'm grabbing some of the clear, of course, and putting that in there. I want the red, I don't want another thingy. Alright, that's that. Get off my finger. It's so sticky. And we're going to add a little bit of gold. And we're going to add a little bit of this, which is like big ones and small ones, but I don't want a lot of the big ones. I only want like a few of the big ones. mainly want the little ones, but unfortunately, it's a mixture. And I think I might have actually did that myself. Accidentally mixed them. Okay, let me get this loose shakers. Don't want to lose any bits. Let's see if I can get some more of the smaller ones in there. There we go. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. A little more in there. Then I'll get rid of these. We'll be done with those. One in there. And then I'm gonna add some white. Now let's see what we got here. Then I just kind of like to go like this and see what we're working with. See if I need to add anything. If I want to add anything. No, I think it's good. That is good. All right. So let's choose these back up. Shaker is done. So now that that's done, we'll seal this. Right. And then when you wanna, all right. So there we have. The shaker part is ready, and that is going to go onto the front just like this. So now that we've got that done, let's tape the back. I need to get my wider tape. I'm all out of the wider tape. I used it all up. Go figure. Used it up in a lot of journals I made. So that's the big projects. So I'm down to this, down to my smaller sizes of this. Get my tape from Amazon. There is a link. Well, there's one that I've bought that I'm happy with, and I bought the same tape, tape bundle twice from them. Love this tape. Absolutely love it. Rips easy. It's easy to manage. And you get a lot of tape. Alright, so now we will do this. I'm in the middle of cooking dinner too at the same time, guys. So if you hear some beeping, that's why. I wanted to get this tutorial done. I wanted to get it done yesterday, but yeah, that didn't happen. So we've got all of our tape off. We're gonna take, oh, there's a beep. We're going to take a bunch of glue, put it on the back here, and then just take it around the tape. Alright. Now we want to center this. Oh, I'm probably going to have to pull you out of frame to center this. There we go. It is centered. Alright, so now I'm going to try to move all this sequence to the other end, because there are bobbles in here, like those little balls, and they're kind of pokey. So just kind of making sure I'm pressing down every side, every corner. And there we go. And I'll be right back. All right, back to it. So now we have our shaker on the front. That's what it looks like. So now we need to cut out our happy birthday sentiment, which here I have this. Like I said, it's already got the sticky back adhesive on it. The thing with this though, I actually just, it's probably going to do it to me again. It's literally like, I kind of like just took the die and placed it on the card because the happy birthday was like wanting to stick inside of it. So I had to tediously sit there and pick the little negative spaces out of it. So let's see if it does it again to me. I mean, it's done it with every card that I've made, so let's see if it does it. Yeah, it's doing it, so hopefully it's actually easier to do it this way, which is the funny thing. Okay, just give me a second. There we go. Okay, so you see, it's literally just stuck in the die. So, let me pick out these negative spaces. Be right back. All right, so got all the little pieces out. As you can see, it's still just, it's still just sitting in the die. I don't like the. Well, where are my tweezers at? It's just, it's so sticky that it doesn't like to come off of anything. So that's why I just kind of like to pick it up. Go like this. Oh, look, now it's coming off. Alright, well, since now it's just coming off, I'm gonna have to get the little piece out the center. I mean, for the eye, but there we go. It's so sticky. It's not going anywhere. This stuff is so sticky. And then the little piece of the eye. Oh, there it is. I about to say, I hope I didn't lose it. Because that's so tiny. So there you go. There's your happy birthday in the front. And that is not going anywhere. I'm telling you. You got all this left over. Let's get the trash. Because, oh, hold on. Okay, we're back. So now it's time to put on the balloons. I have to cut one out because I lost the one that I cut out and taped already. Can't find it. But I already have these two cut out. This pretty like shimmery purpley off. It's cool. And then this one. And they both have pop dots on them because those two are going up. Now this one I'm cutting now is going flat. I love this. Look at this. It's like a fabric type of paper. I think I bought it, this specialty paper I bought on clearance. Probably at, I don't know if it was AC Moore, Joann's, Michael's, I don't know. But I know it was clearanced out. So I'm going to run this through a couple times, actually. I still have it cut out better running it through like 3 times. It just cut out a lot more smoother. And there was no frayed edges when I did it that way. See? Oh! Alright, so put that back because I don't want to lose that. It's so tiny that it can get lost real quick. So now with this one, I'm going to put some double-sided sticky tape on the back, and we're going to use Fabri-Tac because it's more like a fabric, not a paper. And Fabri-Tac it'll be better on top of the acetate. Hot glue, not so much. It could melt your acetate. That's why I'm not even using any hot glue in this instance. But yeah, so let me show you guys what I did with this metallic string. Now this was gifted to me, thank God. Thank you, Rebecca. Because when I started making these, I'm like, oh, this stuff would be perfect for me to mess with. So here's what I did. That's why I have these already with the thingies on the back. So I took one off, took my string, laid it down on that, wrapped it around here just like maybe 2-3 times, enough to bring it back up and stick it again. And then I bring it down and then we place it. Put a little bit of glue on the back because the tape is enough. And then just kind of like evened it up with the balloon. And then also make sure you're not going over the card. Let me make sure. There we go. Excuse me if you hear all that noise, because my dog is eating. He's so hungry. That isn't exactly how I wanted it to go, but that'll do. Okay, so that's that one. And then I'm going to take this one, which is going to go here, and pretty much do the same thing. So I'm going to take the middle one off, cut myself a piece of string. Goodness, Carter, he is going crazy over there. Cut myself a piece of string, lay it on the tape. Okay, wrap it around here maybe once or twice. With this one, I'm gonna wrap it a couple times. Bring it back up, then bring it back down. And now I'm going to take, I'm sorry if you, I gotta get this little edge off. I don't like that. I'm gonna take the rest of the tape off. He was thirsty too. So I've had to actually like put my dog on another diet. And I'm having to add rice to his food because he's just, yeah, struggling. So like I said, with this, I'm using Fabri-Tac. And I don't need too much of it. Just get it on there. We already got the tape on it. Alright. See if I can zoom you in a little more. And then I just kind of line it up with where I want it to go. And this one's going to kind of go underneath right there. And then place it down. Okay. Then we're going to do our next one, which is the little tiny one. Take the bottom piece off. Get another little bit of string, and you can use any type of string. I just thought that this, well, this is, I think, the best string I had to use, number one. And it went well with the card. I mean, this is the type of, you know, you find skinny string on balloons anyway. So wrap this around a couple times. Little balloon piece, bring it up. And bring it back down so we can line her up. Okay, no big glue. And then this one is going to go right here under happy. Ta-da! And then with these, I think just like the last one I made, I am just going to trim these and have them be little frilly pieces that are just there. Because like I said, they're not going to impede. They're not going to impede on the card. You can still stick that inside of an envelope without it being an issue. If you wanted to tie these down, you more than you can. You can take a little gem or a bow. I really wanted a bow, but I didn't have bows that were small enough. Well, I had bows that were small enough, but they weren't the right colors, so I didn't use the bows. But yeah, this is how the shaker turned out. This is everything entails to do it. So as you can see, these shaker cards, they look very simple, but comes a lot of tedious things that go into it. And I really wanted to utilize these balloons, balloon dies, the paper, and this basically, these papers came from the scraps I had left over from using them. So yeah, good. I've utilized a lot of my scraps too. Even this gold is a lot of scrap, but yes, it turned out so cute. Don't know what I'm gonna stamp the inside yet. Don't know. I'll get to that part. But I wanted to walk through that process with you guys so you can see how I made that shaker. So I hope you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, my process. You want to make one yourself? Go ahead. It's fun. They turned out super cute. And I made 4 of them. So yeah, 4 to add to the card collection, which I may have to do a live sale on soon because, yeah, the cards are getting out of hand. So, as always, stay safe and stay blessed. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like it, please share it, and please leave a comment. Stay safe, stay blessed. Have a great weekend. Bye.